Andrew Hutchings here, not giving medical advice, purely educational and for entertainment. This video is about why you should strongly consider, or not even consider, but you should, volumetrically dose medications that are of a questionable quality or quantity. What I mean by that is, if for whatever reason your medication is not super trustworthy pharmaceutical medication, and you're really not sure how much is really in there, especially if there could be something dangerous in there. Say for whatever reason it's a medication that is very potent and you can overdose on, and it comes in a pill. You don't know if that untrustworthy place that they manufacture it accidentally got a lethal dose into that pill. And when you ingest that pill, you kill yourself. So how do you overcome that problem? Well, it's not a perfect solution, but it's a pretty good one. What you do is take as many of those pills as you can. You crush them up, and you dissolve them in water. Now, why do you do that? Well, say you have 100 pills, and each one of those pills should be one dose. But you don't know, maybe one pill has like 50% of a dose, one pill might have 110% of a dose, one pill might have 500% of a dose. The dosages are all over the place, even though they shouldn't be. If you crush them all up and dissolve them, so you got 100 pills, let's just say you dissolve it in 100 milliliters of water. So now it's dissolved in there. Each 1 milliliter is 1/100th of your total thing of pills. So now they're all averaged out. Instead of one being up here, one being down here, one being here, all over the place, they're all the same. Each 1 milliliter of that water contains the same amount of medication. Meaning that as long as you can safely find out how much is in 1 milliliter, you know how much is in all the rest of those 1 milliliters. Whereas with the pills, you take one pill, you don't know how the next pill's gonna be. It might overdose you, it might underdose you. But once you've dissolved them all in the water, or whatever you choose to dissolve them in, it's all the same. Now, of course, maybe all the pills are way overdosed. Who knows? You never know. So you would still want to start low, maybe take 1/4 of a milliliter instead of a full milliliter. If one pill is supposed to be a full dose, and there's 1 pill per milliliter, start with a fraction of that and build your way up. And then once you've safely determined what is an effective dose for you, you can replicate it because it's uniform. I hope that makes sense. I say these things that are pretty clear and not that hard to understand, but I've encountered so many people in my life that are incredibly stupid, so now I always worry that someone's not going to understand something. But hopefully you're not really stupid like these people. I don't know. It's not that I dislike you if you are, it's not that I like you if you aren't, it's just difficult to explain things to some people who can't understand anything. So yeah, you take your medication, you dissolve it, and then you split up that solution. Because each fraction of that solution is equivalent to a different fraction of it. What else could I say? Yes, of course you're only getting your medications from doctors that prescribe it, from pharmacies, but if for some reason that pharmacy is not trustworthy and they give you just random stuff, it's a very good idea to do this. Especially if for some reason that pharmacy gives you like a bag of powder. You certainly would not want to dose from the powder. You'd want to dissolve it and take. I mean, you have to use some mathematics. I don't think I need to explain this, but I'll quickly say it. So, say you have a gram of powder, and it's supposed to be 100 milligrams is a dose. That means whatever amount of liquid you dissolve it in, 1/10 should be a dose. But to be safe, you'd probably want to start with like 1/50th, 1/100th, and work your way up to about 1/10. Because you can always start small and work your way up, but if you start too high and kill yourself, well, you can't come back alive and start lower. So yeah, hope you can stay safe. Always get medications from a doctor and from a reputable pharmacy. But if you live in some third world country or something for some reason and you don't get them from a reputable place, keep this in mind. It could save your life. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Check out my other videos. Check out my Instagram, natural_true_fitness. Because yes, you can actually get really good muscles without steroids. I've even done a non-drug tested bodybuilding competition and I did great in it. So if you need training advice, diet advice, supplement advice, special supplement advice, you can hire me for that, but it's not medical advice, it's just information. Because I can't give medical advice without a medical license. But I don't need to give advice, I just give you the information and you decide if you want to follow it. Also, I've got a book called A Systematic Guide to Defeating Tendinitis. If you've got tendinitis, I would get it ASAP. Probably Amazon can ship it to you the fastest. And I've got a website, andrewhutchings.org. Please like, subscribe, and comment.